No? Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming through, Jeff. You appreciate you. Sorry I was a little late, but I'm here for it now. I hope everybody's doing okay. And I'm excited to get into this topic. We about to do some stuff. So I might go ahead and wait while I wait just, a little bit, let the room build up. Can y'all hear my TV in the background? Can you hear that? Okay, so I tonight I may jump on cam and I may not because a lot of the stuff I want to talk to, I want to show you guys what's happening behind the scenes. And now that I'm home, now that I'm back on my playing field, certain things I can do, certain things I need help doing. But we're going to talk about how not only am I trying to, of course, help myself, but also other people. Hey, coming from coming from across these tracks. So I apologize if I sound a little rushed. It's the medication I have to take. It'll chill out. So I'm trying not to talk too slow, too fast or too slow. Anywho, yes, I am so excited and I'm ready to do some really cool shit. And I want to propose something. So I'm going to be on for a while. I want to see if I can get as many people in here because there's something that we can do now that gives us a snapshot of how many Black people or allies of our plight here in the United States only is to see who who believes it and who is just riding along. It's almost like to me it has to come down to I don't know if either one of you has seen it, but in my head I'm thinking more like let's do the plans like the Godfather, right? Like let's do some, make sure everybody is taken care of. So let me here's what I'm gonna do. Hey bougie, I'm here, girl. I'm here coming live from El Palace, El Hotelo. That's not Spanish. I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, I may jump on camera, but I don't want anything to happen to the room. I want to make sure everything is tight. I will put out the link in a little while, but I want to get as many people as I can in here tonight. I want to talk about some things, some ideas I got in my head that um if executed would give us a snapshot of what we are doing right now. How much power do we have um with the different groups, because they all gonna side. And I think where this came from is let me tell you, I was watching the Gangs of New York the other night. Girl, my mind is on something totally different. Yes, ma'am, I'm trying to become consistent even with trials and tribulation. You guys inspire me. I'm excited to talk about what I'm gonna talk about tonight. um it's time to experiment. That's what I had to do. I had to step out on faith and I got home. You know what I'm saying? I know it took me a minute because I kept running into situations. And when you're not financially stable and your health ain't stable too, honey, that's a mix. That's a mix. But I'm still blessed with a support system that aren't my DNA, that I've never seen before. I've never broke bread with these people, but the energy we send back and forth through these particular mediums, they do make a difference. And I'm just strictly talking about energy. I'm not Um, yes, I'm so glad. I'm not going anywhere because now I see what is necessary, what we have to do, and how it can impact not only a small start out group from here, um, with 4, 5 folk. No, I'm serious about this is something we can do and it's free. Let me say that. The cost is your time, minimum time, but your time. Okay. And the reason I say that is because as I was driving down certain streets where I'm at, and I'm seeing these people, these homeless folks, they done put up tents and put up all these different things so they can sleep. I've always tried to have compassion for other people, even if I haven't walked in your shoes. I'm thankful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love, Lord Spike Protein. Thank you very much. I want to see change. However, the change it has to be pushed like a boulder at this point. We can't keep being nicey. I don't want to do that. I never said that. I said I'm ready to kick the door in and make a difference for myself, my family. I don't have a legacy that I'm carrying behind me. My parents didn't, but I do want to make sure that I'm able to, take care of the myself as well as the people around me. So I want to talk about tonight economics using us as the guinea pigs, as the hey, we've got information in real time with real questions about how many people feel the way that we do, right? Just on YouTube. Just on YouTube. Smaller channels help other channels, blah blah blah. It's sharing subscribers. That's not illegal. We promote each other. Da, 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 da. Hey, subscribe. Da, da, da. No pressure, but hey, subscribe. Because once anybody gets those 1,000 hours, um, the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours, they're monetized. That's AdSense money. Now it depends on you. We create a group of people that just do that. We can help people reach those particular plateaus. I don't see why that's a problem. And so, like I said earlier, as I was driving through, because it took me 5 days to get from where I was to Arizona, Lord have mercy, it was crazy. Another story, another time. But as I'm driving, and like I said, my whole thought process. Hey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. As I was saying, I've always wanted to assist where I could because I'm naturally a caretaker. So it's almost like if you're a natural fisherman, and I take all your fishing tools away, you're gonna be out there with a stick and a string because you love that. Your passion is more than just the tools. The other day I was on a live and the yeah, exactly. Oh yes, thank you, Lady Royals. We gotta don't let me forget to mod you. If you're not modded already, let me figure that out real quick and I'll do it. So anyway, like I was saying, it was almost like I felt like fire, not indigestion, but fire in my stomach where I was like, this is ridiculous. There is enough space for us to house the people just in the downtown area. Wouldn't you make them viable people? Maybe some have to go into, medical, maybe another person, hey, you need to do your time. But what about all the people in the middle, people that are just down on their luck? Because we treat them like trash. I know, because I've had people do it to me. Because, well, why aren't you working? Why aren't you doing this? And then you go to explaining, and then they're like, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. Okay, then. Oh, I got some good news today. That's one thing. Like I had been saying, I know. Oh, you are just the greatest person. I cannot wait. We're gonna kick it anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to some stuff that I really want people's opinion, and if you want to come up, and let's see, because I want to know how someone else feels when they read something like this. So let me pull it up for you guys. Let me find it for you. Oh, I sound like that old lady in the back of the bar. Okay, man. Please let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear the TV? Okay. I am trying to open my Google. Hey, hey, welcome. I just appreciate you guys. Like I said, y'all push me, y'all help me get to where I need to be. And I'm appreciative of every like, every whatever. I don't care. I want to get my message out as well as show what the progress can look like. Cause we close. we we real close. I'm ready. Right? I'm ready to pick up a nail and some hammer. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me mute him. My apologies. Let me get the sound together. I mean, you know what? I cannot wait to hire someone to do this. I am horrible at at my technical difficulties. Hold on for a second. All right, I'm here still. Let me get my mic. I apologize. Everything okay? Okay. Law and Order is playing in the background, so let me get that off here. Okay, look at that. We got it. Let me see if I can just turn it down. There we go. Okay, you know what? All right, it's just muted. All right, we are in here. Thank you very much. I apologize for the noise. Let us get it going. I want to pull up an article for you guys that I found very interesting. Like it's crazy interesting. And it is about our economic ability. This is another study that was done by McKinsey, and what they were saying, I just wanted to add because it backs up what I mean by this. You know what I mean by we can take a little and turn it into a lot. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I'm just trying to get here. I'll give y'all some elevator music. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry. Okay, let me quit playing. That's why I couldn't remember where I put it. Okay. I'm telling y'all, I need an assistant because I don't even understand why this is going on. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let me see. Choose. Okay, here we go. All right, we about to go see this. And I hope everybody is having a great evening. To all my people on the West Coast, thank you for coming in. And all my people on the East Coast, thank you for coming in. And people on the Central side, thank you. And if you're from the South, I say salute to you. Okay, let me see. I hope I caught everybody. All right, let me see something here. I'm looking for. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Can I just look it up? Golly, wow. Okay, it's in my stuff. Oh yeah. So I put all my stuff in there. Oh Lord, I'm okay. I didn't fall. Things are all right. We made it. We made it. We made it. Okay, McKin. It's like I get nervous. It's kind of like when I first started facilitating, aka being a teacher or whatever. And um and then, you know, oh shoot, I lost my thought. Hold on, let me get this paper. I'm focusing. Thank you for staying in the chat. Just hang on with me. Let me see. Can I play something in the background? Let me see. I got some music, I think. Hold on. So it's not just quiet. So I'm gonna put my little thing together. Hold on. They gonna help me out. They gonna help me out on here. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all again for coming in. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm about to get y'all something nice here. Let me find this. Let's get some lo-fi going. You could tell me. How's that? All right. Is it playing for you guys? Can you hear it? As you come Lucy more often, you'll get more practice with it. Oh, I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're saying. Okay, can you... Did I do it correctly? Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, we're going to do this again. Okay, let me see. That one's there. Oh, I think I could just... Okay. I can just search it. Too. Okay. All right, we're going to start with this article. And I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to be in... Except cookies. We're going to be in McKinsey and Company for a minute. If whatever link I'm working with, you are welcome to have. I will put it in the chat or and put it in the message board. Okay, so just bear with me, y'all. I promise it's worth it. Let me share the screen with y'all. She said my fingers. Don't be bothered. Don't be bothered by being new. It's time to try. It matters. Oh, your fingers are sleepy. Okay, I'll make it easy. I promise. So we're going to talk about a couple things. We'll talk about how to economically change your situation, and we can take a blueprint of it online. Like, you know how all the black people on here say, well, black people do this and black people do that. We don't have our own like research questionnaire for just our community, right? And I wonder if those type of things, the organization starts to play, right? Because then we can see who and where we should go. So like right now, being that I'm in the Southwest, you know, there's opportunity for me to do more than just grow food. Panel etiquette: don't interrupt in the middle of another panelist's remarks. Don't hog the spotlight. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop the link while I get this. I don't know why I didn't just do that at first. However, I think I was just too excited to want to share stuff and forgot about a few things. So anyway, let me get the link in here for you guys. All right, here we go. Okay, come on up if you want to talk about it. Okay, let me get this article up for you guys. Let me see. Okay, how do I don't want to, I just want to put it on the slide, really. Let me see if I can. All right, so we are talking about, if you are coming in and you haven't heard, you don't know what I'm talking about, I promise you'll be able to follow me. And if you want to, let's talk about the Black people who want to do something. I don't want to talk about the Black folks that, okay, they over there, they gonna do, no, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about the solutions that are available for us right now. And what made me upset was driving around and seeing people walking with their kids out here in this heat. They're not taking Section 8 anymore. Renters are turning away people who have Section 8. Who does that most affect? We can't keep pretending like everything is okay, because it's not. Or who we waiting on to come fix it? Who are we waiting on? But anyway, let me get my stuff before I start ranting. Hey, there is, let me make it, I guess it's here. And no. Okay, what is this? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get this popping. First off, I'm really upset with myself and how I'm holding my microphone. It's real ridiculous right now. Okay. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. There we go. Good. Hello? Okay. Did you guys hear all that noise? Hello? Okay. Can you hear me okay? And is the music playing? Is the music even playing? Okay, so, okay, what's the sound? What does it sound like? A little bit. Okay. Oh, the speakers, let me sit here. Girl, I might have fixed it without knowing what I was doing. I might have made it work on accident. Okay. Can you hear me all right? All right. Ooh, I hope so. Let me try this one. Okay, so it's telling me I can hear. All right. Can you guys hear music now? My apologies. Everybody can hear me all right? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's do the sound on this. Is it too loud for everybody, or is it all right? Okay, perfect. Thank y'all, ladies. Okay, so while I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, let me talk to you guys about where my head is at when I talk about Black American Let's Experiment. So let me stop the party real quick. I'll just have it in the back, real low, so it's not completely quiet. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so why I said that is because it reminds me of, I was watching a movie and it was talking about um Black Americans, and then I was watching Gangs of New York. I don't know if anybody has ever seen that movie, and I was like, hey, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Hit the link if you're interested. This is open. I'd love to get your feedback on it, and I am putting these. I'm putting these into the slide, that way it won't freeze on me, because I really want to. I want to have a pretty long live. So anyway, like I was saying, being here just solidified what I've been saying all along, that the help is not here. The help is not anywhere. And we have people out here, whole families walking the streets. I'm blessed to have a support system of some kind. Yes, it's been rough, but however, I still have some type of support. Yeah, it was bougie. The reason is my one of my favorites. Just like I'm into Goodfellas and The Godfather, and I was always intrigued by how they intertwined, and it brings me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear what happened. If you don't mind telling me, did they take something out of your body, Lock? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Sending mad prayers for healing fast. I'm so sorry to hear that. Um. So anyway, as I was saying, I was always intrigued by how they were able to work together, even if they didn't like each other. The money was still green. It's kind of like Scarface. I grew up watching all that stuff. I grew up watching like Platoon. Like I wasn't old. I shouldn't have been watching those movies, but I did. I enjoyed war movies and gang movies. Um, and I love documentaries about old gangs. The ones that they hype up and say this and that and this and that. And there's a few of us in there, but of course, we don't get no love. We ain't getting no love from this. All right, let me see here. Let me do some real quick, because I'm like, I know it's here. Okay, let me see. That's it. No. No. Hold on, bear with me just a second, you guys. Because as crazy as this is, I'm going to get through it tonight. um, okay, let me just go to my history real quick. So, like I said, if anybody is not familiar, McKinsey is a research group that is funded by donations. Just like if you've ever heard of the Pew Research papers, people quote those papers when trying to prove a fact or something. You know what I mean? So yeah, they're also. It is very important though that we know about the different things that are going on behind the scenes, not just what's on the news. It's like, can we go ahead and let's get to it? And it's really not a lot. It's really not a lot. Let me see. What's up, Amma? Hey, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, as soon as I got home, hell high water, this is going down. I'm just telling you, it is going down. Just like the song. Meet me at the trail. It's going down. Okay, let me get. I'm tripping, but um, like I said, serving the underserved, which is us from lower middle class, working poor, and then it's just okay. You don't have no bread. You ain't even got a place. You just looking bad. So there is a way to fix this. And there's also a way that you also can take care of your family and still assist people and not feel like you being played or used or your money is being thrown away. What's wrong with doing the right thing? Like if I say, hey, which I tried to explain as much as I could to anybody that was assisting me. I said, listen, if I can just get home, hey, that's all I needed to do. And thankfully that happened. It took a long time, but it happened. So my next stop is um, how soon can I start building on my piece of property? So I digress. Hey, thank y'all so much. Here, I'm gonna drop the link again if you feel so good to come on up and talk to me a little bit. So let me see what's the best way to get this article. I just maybe I'll just share my screen. Let me see. But it always act dumb, so I don't want to do that. Okay, I think it's working. Okay, so we're gonna talk about this. Is what I was talking about. Whew, thank y'all. So I have a couple other slides, but can you guys see it? Okay, let me know if you can see it. Okay. So let me see. If you've never, I don't know how many gamers are in here or how many people or their children game, but it is a huge market, right? It it is where you can just go anywhere and play a game. Doesn't matter. And these were done like the papers we're going to look at and talk about, these were done recently. We talking 22, 23, 20, 20, probably 20 through 23. So the ones that I'm going to be speaking to is Black workers in technology. Okay, let me see if I can fix it. Can I make it bigger? Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can just make it bigger. Now that's me. Okay. And then here we go. Well, here's what I'm gonna do anyway. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. So if you want to go to it to kind of hang out. I hate the fact that this is so small. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Can you guys see it better now? Let me see if I can do anything with it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read it. Okay, I'm gonna read it if that's cool with you guys. So that you don't have to strain your eyes to read that. Okay, well, we're gonna do it this way. So basically, I'm gonna summarize this: is the fact that with video games, 80% of the children and men and women, all adults, whoever play video games, the majority of them are minorities, or what they call minorities. But only, I think it's like 3% that actually are in the process of creating gaming for, you know, PlayStation, whatever, create our own. Not like how who was that made their own PS4 or whatever that was. I can't think of him right now. Superman. Who was that I'm bothering my brother right now. Who is that brought the oh god, I can't think of it. Help. My brain. Okay, hold on guys, because I think also too I want you guys to see some stuff that I got going on. So we're gonna move to text. I'm gonna keep it pushing because I really want I want people to feel compelled to talk about some realness. So here we go. Hold on. Real quick. I'm gonna present this. Let me get this video up for you guys. All right. We're about to change tactics. If I could turn back time. That was my share. I hope y'all liked it. I hope y'all like my share impression. Let me see here. Lord have mercy. Okay, here we go. Another one that I wanted to speak to was, and the one I was trying to also discuss, these are the 3 lanes. So too many Black Americans live in food deserts. This article also came out in 2021. So let me see if I can just share my screen with you guys. And we can just do it that way. Let me share this right here. And now hold on real quick. Let us proceed. Camera. Let's see. Okay. Camera off. Okay. That's it. Okay. We are good to go. I am ready. Okay. You know what? You bring up a great question, Bougie. Let's be honest. We were. I'm not making excuses, okay? However, instead of the embracing of our commitment and what we gave to the tech industry, yeah, we should be compensated for that. I believe that. But however, going to college is not what it used to be. Spending that money, being in debt for what? For you to end up being the manager at the Wendy's making 35 grand. Now you're going down to Brazil and all. I'm just playing. And yes, there are a lot of us who are into tech. Not however, but like I said, few can take care of many. And I'm angry. And I am going to take it just a little personal in the sense of I am currently in a situation that I don't want to be in. However, I was calling my city and the state and all these, different agencies they said are available to help people like us or people like myself. They don't. That's the truth. They don't. I'd have to be, with a child. I'd have to be a recovering addict. I'd have to be one of those things. And not to take anything away you know, the situation shouldn't be, but they are. Right, exactly. Lady Royal. But here's the thing. I was sitting and talking to this woman. I was picking up something. We were in line, and she was telling me about how, she's trying to make it, so to speak. And I was telling her to purchase land. I said, you can buy land really cheap and use it as a way to put, you know what I mean, put something in the backyard. And you're absolutely correct. But we don't have a hub of information. It's like when they send you to the library and you want to look for the old book and they like you just gotta go back there and do it yourself. You're not gonna want to do that. Yes, we can teach classes online now with everything that we have. I have been called a lot of things since I started YouTube, which is funny. I hold on to them not because it's to hurt myself. I hang on to it because I want to know, why do we continue to look at it like this? Why are we acting like that? If you don't, we're trying to, we continuously do the same thing and think we're going to get a different outcome. We're not talking about them lately. We're not talking about them. We talking about the people like you and I. Well, I don't not mean it that way, but like the people who are doing the work out here, the people who are holding up the economy. You feel me? I ain't talking about somebody being a baddie. It's a reason why. I can't blame them girls. Blame the men. They set it up like that. They paying. If they stop paying, you gonna stop having baddies on Instagram. I'm just saying. But anybody can come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Let's talk about a solution. Hey. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't have a problem starting small, and that's also a problem. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm saying, lady. Let's go. It is time. So when we talk about, we know what it is. We know that the problem is that there is no opportunity being created. Okay, let's create some. Let's create opportunity so that they will. Let's help people go to school so they will. Give them the social needs that from a child to adult that they need to be prosperous in the community, not just Black community, but in the American society. I don't like seeing brothers go to jail. I don't like seeing women go to jail. And we know that the stories usually are very similar as to how people end up that way. Just like how, we have addicts, just how we know that regardless, we need assistance. So the solution at this point is creating opportunity. So for me, I'm trying to create that opportunity by feeding folk, by providing some type of compensation and housing. Exactly. And so, but here's the thing, right? To what you're saying, lady, you are absolutely correct. There are people out here like that. There are people out here like this. There are people out here that don't seek knowledge or is afraid of seeking knowledge. And that becomes a problem for people. Look, I done went off base. Yeah, here, hold on. Let me go. Let me get this thing up. Y'all gonna be like, boo, when is she gonna do it? She's taking too long. Okay. Let's get back into this tech I wanted to show you guys. So let me look here. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat, but I want you guys to be able to see this really big. That's all. Let me see. We're gonna share the screen. All right. Okay. All right. So let us bring this on to the stream. Ah, aha. Okay, guys. Can you see it? Are we gonna start at the top? Okay. I know, lady, but listen. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the opportunity, right? We have people who are not as savvy on the computer. I'm talking about the people who see no way out. There are plenty of, as my grandmother would say, educated fools walking around every day. They think they educated, but and so for us, okay, I don't know how. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on. Let's see. Let's start here. Thank you for bringing that up. Now let's get back to it. We're gonna go over this article and okay. Hold on real quick. Man, this was so good. I can't believe I cannot find this. It's like the article won't come up. Come on, don't do me this way, brother. Hey, man. Get out of here, man. That's what my let me see. Hold on. Let me look. Maybe it's just in here. Okay. Here we go. Black economics. And I put this in because I wanted to make sure we talked about exactly what I came on here for. Because I know I have a tendency to go somewhere else. And like I said, this is McKinsey.com. Let me put it in the chat. I go to them for different research to see. Right, exactly, lady. That's what I mean. But everyone needs different type of help, right? So let's say it's a mom or a dad or whoever, they just need gas to get to work. If they don't get to work, they're gonna lose his job. But they ain't got nobody to ask for gas money. That happens. These small little transactions of life, they continue. And we know that other human beings have thought of this as well because they've created things to help people. So they know people need help. But what I'm going to talk about and where I'm going with all of this is, again, the economic power that we have, that we can utilize and start the ball rolling for free. I ain't talking about paying for nothing. I'm talking about strategy. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I want to talk about what we can do to create opportunity. That's it. I ain't talking about coddling anybody. So when I told you guys before, let me see if I can find it again. Let me see. Hang on with me, y'all. We're gonna get in it. I promise. Excuse me. All right, let me see here. I know I got this because it was a great article and I wanted to really delve into it tonight. Let's see. And I got some information I want to share. So let me go and get back into what I'm doing and not be out here wilding. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Let me just jump to this and see if it gets bigger. Please let me know. And if that is big enough, please let me know. Oh, you can't even see nothing. Hold on. I know it's called why. Okay, lady, let me ask you a question. We can both be right, right? Like you are correct. I ain't worried about. I don't get on here for the people who don't want to hear what I gotta say. I would hope that they would just go on by their business, right? I want to see people do well, even being that I also too am in this system. And yes, they if a person is like say for instance homeless, there's some that will help you, but if you don't have a vehicle or you can't get to that particular place, you stuck. That level is what is being seen around the city. And I want to see it change, as well as assist people with food and do those things because I have now, I'm home, I can give myself to this. That's what I want to do. And in the process, you get to see me build my own home, okay? And get the and watch the greenhouses go up because they going, they going up. So let me quit jaw jacking. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Tell me if it's big enough. Tell me if the letters are big enough. Share. Oh, excuse me. I punched the microphone. My apologies. All right, we're gonna go through this real quick because I want to speak to different parts of it. And please, 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 if you so very like, the link is in the description. Now, as I was telling you guys before, for decades and decades. Now, this is from McKinsey, a $300 billion opportunity serving the emerging Black American consumer. Now, this was done in 2021. Oh no, I know you didn't say I wasn't right. Why? What's wrong? Hold on, let me get this on here. Girl, I wasn't saying nothing like you know bad. It wasn't too. I hope I did not offend. Yeah, of course. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it was. I think what I said may have came off one way, but that's not what I meant to say to you. I was saying we can both be right because you are correct. There are some people who aren't going to look for the information, and I'm with you. I've been through. Okay, okay. I just want to make sure because I know that yeah, we got some strong opinions in here. I ain't even playing around. So here we go. This is what I was talking about. And this is where I go when we talk about helping. Can you guys see it? Okay, is it big enough? I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, good. I do not want to offend. That is not my thought process. Okay. So let me ask y'all a question real quick. Is anybody also a TikTok fan on here? Let me see. Oh, man. I hope. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. That's okay. Hey. Oh, I know. I was just it. I think what we're saying, we both agree. It just came off, and I don't want to offend you at all. Can you guys see the page? Okay, now. Okay, cool. Uh, exactly, exactly. Um, so just let me know if you guys can see the screen and the letters are bigger for you. Because I'm gonna try to stay, pay attention to the comments too. But if you want to, please hit the link. Come on up. If you let's do this, you want to know about this experiment because we got something. I think it's really cool, the concept in itself. All right, so let's go through it. All right. And you guys can see it, and the letters are big enough. All right. Yes, I know. I'm gonna keep it going, baby. All right. No. Let's okay. All right. Here we go. So we're gonna kind of skip around. I've read this like several times. Here I'll put the link in the chat if you want to save that as well. Um, I know, I believe you, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm very appreciative of you guys coming and seeing and talking to me and just coming to my lives. I appreciate you. I truly do. Um, so here we go. There's a big market to be unearthed if companies meet the real needs of Black consumers. Now they writing this and they know. Because I don't know who's on the board of McKinsey, but the names here, Michael Chu, Brian Gregg, this young man or lady's name, I don't know if anybody was of brown descent, that wrote this. So that's okay. But we're going to go through it anyway. It's them and Pew Research I use that I think are the most credible. They actually try to not be too biased, but everybody has a bias. All right, perfect. So let me keep going. All right. For decades and decades, Black consumers have been regularly overlooked by companies that don't see them as a priority demographic. This was written. Let me find that date again. What date is this? Lord have mercy. Okay. They want to be funny and fancy. Let me go to the bottom. Okay. Oh, they show pictures of people. When did they write this? Yeah, it's like well, anyway, let me get back to it. So with that being said, I'm not subscribing right now. We'll use the charts here. That's exhibit 2. All right, let me see. Hold on. Here we go. So this is one of the reasons why they say that they, the locations that the majority of Black people are in are not open and pleasant and nice, and so they don't think they could make any money. So they don't come into our neighborhoods. They choose to do it. They choose to do this, and that's the crux of it, that they choose to do that. Like it said, since retailers perceive low access locations as risky or unprofitable, being the first to populate relatively empty retail landscapes falls low on the list of priority investments. Yet our analysts indicates that these can be profitable moves. Like I said, there's money in taking care of people. It is. And starting off as an NGO, now starting trying to get my 501(c), it is become necessary. Let me put I got some advice that was like, you need to make sure that your face is out here. But I am scared when I turn on this webcam, child. Because I probably need to make it a little higher. But like I said, the solution here, as we go through it, I'm gonna just continue to jump to like the main points. But like I said, I put the I put it in the chat if you guys want to go to it. And the music seemed to be good. Thank you for coming in. All right, let's go on back on over here. All right. I'm going to kind of skip over this. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to kind of jump into. Okay, so we used our proprietary Omni site selection platform to analyze food deserts and the location of grocery stores in Washington, D.C. Using mobile phone data as an admittedly imprecise but directional proxy for foot traffic, we created a model illustrating a hypothetical scenario in which new grocery stores were sited in underserved parts of Southeast D.C. We identified 3 locations in areas currently classified as food deserts with enough potential demand to capture up to $22 million annually while earning profits that are good as or even better than those earned by existing stores. So to say all of that, which is a mouthful, is the fact that they know, but they don't care. That's my argument. They don't care. So now it turns, oh, Big Mama, hold on. Let me bring you up. Hey, sis. Let me bring this one down. Oh, no, she left. Come back. Anyway, this has to be talked about. This is crazy. All right, let me keep it pushing. Hold on. And I apologize if, I don't even know, but I apologize for that. I don't want you to freeze on you. Now, I'm going to jump here. It says serving Black consumers with tailored products and improved experiences. Now, this was done by a 2020 study, which they have in there. They took this and how did that work? They are less likely than others to be satisfied with the current offerings available to them, and 25% more likely to change buying behavior. Yet, even after that switch, Black consumers are less likely to be satisfied with a new product. Clearly, they are not being offered the products and services they need. And they're not. They're not, everybody. Welcome. Can I hear you? Can you hear me? I mean, hello. Your mic is are you still there? Hello? Here, I'm gonna take this down. Hello? All right. Good night, lady. Thank you for coming by and visiting. Mad love. You know it is. And like I said, you're gonna see me more and more. I'm gonna keep it pushing. Good night. Have a good night. Have a good day tomorrow. Thank you. So I'm gonna go back to this because I want to talk about it. And like I said, I'll put the link in here if you so decline to come on in here and talk about it. She dropped off. I hope she comes back up. All right. Okay, here we go. So they are saying within this survey, this is exhibit 2. Many companies, and I skipped this, but many companies fail to give Black consumers what they actually want. Oh, I think I got somebody. Hold on. Well, hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Okay, I'm just playing. You can come back up or unmute yourself. You here? All right, I'm gonna keep it pushing, you guys, because I really want to. It's another article I want to pull up. So this is part of that. What I'm saying about the Black experiment. It's time for us to experiment in a different way and stop thinking we're gonna get the same reaction. We see what happens when people continue to do the same thing. What is going on? It is necessary, but I don't get why we don't want to use that as a way to better the situation. So I just feel like it is time to discuss it. This information is there. We can use it to help create opportunity, because these are the things that are missing in our community, so that it can start to balance out and you can see let the hardworking people who keeping everything afloat get a chance. They need help too. They stretching their dollars to the minute. And it's like we have come to a place that we don't feel it necessary to take care of one another. And then when a person wants to do it, and I'm coming to you and say, hey, this is what I got, we can make it happen. Hello? Hello? I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? Since it's kind of... Oh, wait a minute. I thought she was going to sleep. Good night. Let me see something. Hang on with me, ladies. Hold on. About to see if I can do some magic. You on here? Let me see here. Here we go. Let me keep it popping. So we've seen this. Like I said, they do not see us as a profitable. And this was written in 2021. Come on. And so it's like meeting the needs of those living in their underserved areas is both a moral and economic opportunity. In fact, legislation introduced in the U.S. Congress would award credits and grants to companies that provide food deserts with healthy food. That would be me. Chocolate Earth. I don't know what Earth is in Spanish. I need to learn how to speak it. That's my first step. Feed people. What did I say? Grants. But however, I still need my 501(c). So that right now, that's that fight. I have to do a duality. And so tonight I just am coming on, see who gonna come on. I'm gonna try to hang out for another hour because I want to share some information with you guys as well. So let me keep it going. And thank y'all for coming in. Let me go back to my page. Okay, here it is. Now, like I said, and like I'm going to repeat it because I think it needs repeating. Serving Black consumers by expanding into low access neighborhoods. Sometimes the biggest driver of success is showing up. In many Black neighborhoods, residents are waiting for companies to do just that. Meeting the needs of those living in these underserved areas is both a moral and economic opportunity. In fact, legislation introduced in the U.S. Congress would award credits and grants to companies that provide food deserts with healthy food. Site selection for retailers is not always guided by data-informed decision-making. McKinsey has found that many chains choose new locations based on their existing footprint, expanding only into locations that match sites with the currently successful stores. Since retailers perceive low-access locations as risky or unprofitable, being the first to populate relatively empty retail landscapes falls low on the list of priority investments. Yet our analysis indicates that these can be profitable moves. Now what? Hey.
Hey, I had to restart my device.
That's okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to hang out. for a little while longer. I am so, I'm excited. I'm full. And thank you for coming up. And how do you feel about this so far?
Well, I missed some of it playing with this phone, but I really I'm really behind what everything that you're doing. Is not too much. I don't know anything right offhand that I disagree with. Um,
What? So, and I appreciate that. And this comes just from me continuously studying. Even within the craziness that is happening in my life, I am still pushing. And I just got some really cool news about a piece of property that I had put some money on about 2 years ago. Ain't that something?
yeah, you're a champion, so
Oh no, don't say that. What you
you are.
doing? No,
You
I'm
are.
not. Stop. I don't like it. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Stop. You making me feel like a little kid, first grade type. All right, here we go. No, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this in all seriousness.
Yeah.
When I got here, as you know, off um, YouTube, of course I got a lot going on in the background, but like I said earlier, what I have found out is that what I want to do and how I want to give back and use the life I have to do something better is necessarily needed. These are other human beings. I know what it's like. I had to sleep in my car, in my truck. I had to spend the night in my truck. Well,
I
that's how.
almost
Go ahead.
No, I almost slept in my car once.
Yeah, it
Had it not
happened.
been for my sister.
Uh-huh.
But I was in transition, so I think a lot of people, not to make light of it, but you're
Yeah,
not
that's
by
okay.
yourself. You're not by
Yeah.
yourself.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not by yourself. But wouldn't it even be better if instead of going, oh, y'all need to do this, y'all need to do that, let's just create a hub where a person can actually call and get assistance. And that's why I read that part, and I will go back. I don't know if you missed this part, but I'll do it. You can just say, hey, I heard you on this already.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a live then these people was going off on me saying that I was, trying to take advantage of underserved people because I wanted to make money while I'm assisting people. Isn't that how it goes anyway?
Right.
Like, the argument didn't make sense. But however, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So this right here, and hopefully everybody can see. I know the words was kind of wacky. Serving Black consumers by expanding into low access neighborhoods. So as I skimmed through this, I wanted to make sure people heard, and I don't care. Good, this is the third time. In many Black neighborhoods, residents are waiting for companies to do just that. Meeting the needs of those living in these underserved areas is both a moral and economic opportunity. In fact, legislation introduced in the U.S. Congress would award credits and grants to companies that provide food deserts with healthy food. Mwah.
Yep.
So they are choosing this. That's why I was saying I was another person I was talking to, and they, trying to make it
Yeah.
seem like that doesn't, you know what I mean? That doesn't happen. Like I said, we only deal with the extremes. Let's deal with the middle ground.
It does happen. Because when we were growing up, they passed out free lunch.
Right?
Remember, they would drive around and pass out free lunch
In neighborhoods. Yep.
You probably had some family members that helped jump on the truck. You know how
exactly.
Uncle Freddie would come over, pick up the
right.
boys. They would deliver the lunches. They would eat them, So that's how it goes.
Right, exactly. And again, you are given an example of community, of not doing things alone. Why do we want to be so stubborn to actually having some peace and concern and empathy for other human beings?
Yeah. What did they say? It was For lack of what was actually said, it's the individualism and the whitewashing.
Well, of course, but see here, we're how many of us? Well, I don't know how many people are in here now. I think it's me and you and somebody in the chat. But let's say I have 5,000 people in my chat, and we talk about, and they come through. They're not all gonna get the information. They're not all gonna take the information. Some will, maybe only 100, but that's 100 people that now we can prove that we can help them improve their life, because helping them helps us.
Absolutely.
And so now, oh, I keep saying it, I'm gonna keep saying I'm so happy to be home.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like now I'm ready to do the damn thing. And we got thrown a curveball, but that's okay. I'm still pushing.
You haven't been there that long, so it takes time.
Girl, oh, I gotta tell you the story. You gotta call me.
Yeah.
Girl,
I mean, even if it could take what, 6 months. It could take.
Girl, not even that. Not even that, because all of my energy now can be given to it. So wait a minute, what happened to Locke? What happened? He said he just got out the hospital.
I hadn't heard from him since yesterday or the day before. So I didn't know about that. That was my first time hearing about that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But like I said, it is. It's been a long time, I should say. The last time I felt that feverish excitement of change is coming, and you're gonna be a part of that change.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like being a part of real change. So let me keep going. I'm gonna keep going through this article because I think it has so much to bring to the conversation.
Okay.
All right. Here's we go. So again, like they said, these companies that decide they don't want to come into the Black neighborhoods, and I'm talking to the people who are living in these particular places, because, and by definition, a food desert is an area where the person can't get to any fruits and vegetables and really do what they need to do. So like I had said, and why it plays into what I was talking about is because I am trying simultaneously. So I have all of these irons in the fire where I am trying to make sure I can become the supply chain. And that's what it is, becoming the supply chain. We are not the supply chain. So again, even with this is how much economic power we have, is that even with their model, them hypothetically illustrating what it would look like, they're losing $22 million off of 3 stores because they don't think the southeast side of DC deserves fresh fruit and vegetables and a good grocery store. Oh, Locke, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, sir. However, I am just waiting for the fires to get hot so I can start. I want to show it. And I know that being a part of a community that is so divided, however, I think we can all come to the table. Kind of like, I'm telling you, I'm a complete nerd, y'all, for real. Kind of like when Batman and all of them had to link up with the bad dudes to get some good stuff done. If we're representing everybody at the table who want to be there to change our economic standing, it can happen. And you don't need $1 bajillion to get started. So with that said, the experiment, as we can see in a shot, if we go, okay, listen, here's the hub, we're gonna do basically a subscription wall where we are going to find out, okay, who's your circle? We'll do it by fours. Who's your circle? Who are you in? Okay, I got 300, you got 200, you got 500, you got 600. Well, total that all up, that's 1,000 people. So in turn, then they should all share the same subscribers. Now they all set. And it is done by other people, and I think it can be done here as well. Even if you just catch me on the replay. Let me go and go through this here. Oh, right on, Bougie. That's why we cool. Right. I answered, girl. X me and all of them. Man. Let's go. I thought I am Shatara. That is my alter ego. I'm going to be out this summer with some leopard on. Round. Okay, let me continue. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Hey, yeah. All right, as we go on. So the results suggested that new grocery stores sited in food deserts could be as profitable as current stores, or even more profitable. The needs of the residents are so great that first movers are likely to benefit from considerable loyalty and other significant changes. Be-bom, bom, bom, be-do-do. I'm trying to tell you. I don't care. It is time to kick the door down. I'm tired of, oh, well, you know, chocolate, that's such a good idea. I know it is. Come on, let's make some money together. I don't have to like you to make money with you. Let's just be real. Because if you have what I need and we are both eating, why would we bother that? Maybe we become friends, maybe we don't. But we know at least the streamline of, say, for instance, I got buses, you got gas, but hey, let's work it out. We're business partners at that point. But my business is going to go to you, so you already know it's steady. I'm going to use YouTube as an example, if for those who actually want to participate. You don't have to. But I encourage you to go and follow every Black page you can find.
I'm trying to follow a lot of Black pages, but it's to the point where they're so vulgar.
Oh, I understand, but listen to me. Hold on. Listen to me. This is not what this is about. These are the numbers. I'm talking about getting you into the algorithm, as everybody says.
Well, you know, my cousin's an actress, so.
But that's what I'm saying. Listen to me. If you decided, what do you like to make?
She's been talking about Universal Studios.
You sound far away. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm on my car. I'm on my car phone.
Oh my gosh! Hello. Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can come back up when you get done.
I'm up.
Oh.
I had did some pillows and real fast. I'm about to wrap that up. But,
I got you.
No, I mean, I get it, but my thing is, I see what you're saying about the numbers, but it's to the point where I really can't support some of this stuff.
Well, now, but that's what I'm saying. So now we start hunting out a different audience, right? So let's say, for instance, I say, hey, I'm a small channel. Send me your link. I'll subscribe to you. I'm trying to get a bigger following. Now we're connecting.
I'll be right back.
Okay, babe. Of course, everybody's not going to participate, but the fact that we can then see who going to follow what, and if this is a good return, because we're all sharing the same subscribers. It is about who sees you, not who you know, but who sees you. That's why we're like, how is this person a celebrity? Because they're everywhere. Because they own everything. I give it to the people who get up every day and make TikTok they life. I give it to the people who make YouTube their life and offer great content. it shows, and that's what I think is so vital to us, and I think we're missing it, is the fact that we can reach millions of people with the message of, hey, there's supposedly 46 million of us. So we don't know. Some might be on the internet, some might be off. But I also know driving around, seeing these people leaning over, seeing children under tents, it don't make sense. And there's something that can be done about it. So let me continue on. This music is jazzy. I don't know what they're doing, but okay. All right. So now we move into Detroit. And this is where they have some existing examples. Prove the case, including a successful Whole Foods location in Midtown Detroit. We also found fertile ground in East Liberty, a low-income neighborhood in Pittsburgh. In the early 2000s, the local development authority had success in attracting a Home Depot, with the city sharing some risk to overcome hesitation. And the store eventually became one of the highest volume locations in the region. Are you hearing what they telling us now? Oh, of course. Let me put my email in here. Yeah, you can communicate with me by email. Let me go in and put that in there. Let me put this in here. Sorry, I'm a little. My setup is real gangster, but I'm here to give a message, and I want you guys to listen to it. All right. Why you keep crumbling that? I'm on live, sir. My brother is like, let me crumble, crumble, crumble. You can hit me up there. chocolateearthbrand@gmail.com. I'm always on it. So now this is a whole company. Listen to me, y'all. This is twice now. They have said we have economic power. That is amazing. Now Home Depot getting that money. We should have a Home Depot. A Homey Depot, whatever you want to do, because I know we always want to make it ghetto, but I'm serious. Like we don't have a line of restaurants, grocery stores. We don't have chains of any of those things, and I wonder why now, in this day and age, why aren't we opening up stuff in these neighborhoods so that they can bring themselves up? If that's what we want so much. That's what we yell and holler and say, you got to get up off your butt. But if there's no opportunity, if you are an addict, but you want to get yourself better, but guess what? You don't have insurance, so you can't go to the regular place and get help. They're going to send you to some place that is crazy and add more crazy to you. You back, Amma? I guess not. Let me continue on.
I'm up.
All right, girl. Here we go. The store eventually became one of the highest volume locations in the region and spurred other development, including a new grocery store and an entire multi-tenant retail development. There's a caveat, of course. Community stakeholders, such as low-income renters who are especially vulnerable to displacement, may be divided on how retail development will affect them. Local leaders have to balance the benefits of development against the risk of gentrification. I don't know what else to say. It is right there in black and white. Everything I was talking about. We are not doing as well as we try to pout out here. And so I'm going to be out here running my mouth so I can do this fundraising and get it popping. Once I know what I got to do with my property and what's available, it's on. because I have nothing stopping me now. I just need if anybody has an RV, let me know. You know somebody with an RV, let me know. I can drive it. And so it's like, come on, let's do something different. I really want to get on camera. So hold on for a second. Let me play. I'm gonna play my video. It's gonna be on loop for a second. Don't get mad at me, please. It's just the longest thing I have on here. Just give me 1 second because I'm just gonna put the computer on something higher. Night driving. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Okay, let's go. Can it? Oh, there you go. Loop it. All right, I will be right back. Stay tuned. Stay
Okay.
tuned. All right, I'll be
I'm right
back.
here.
Hey, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Thank you so much for staying. We're gonna keep it pushing. I'm probably gonna be up for a while. Thank you for coming by. Let's continue the conversation that I'm having with the great I'm a Big Mama. Okay. You still? Oh, hold on. What? Hold on. You still there? Um, you still
Hey,
there?
sis. I'm still here. Of
Okay,
course.
baby. Thank you for waiting. I am now
Not a
done.
problem. Not.
I know. I'm looking for it. Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second, please. Hold on. I apologize. I've got a family emergency. Be right back, guys.
Okay.
We are here. We are here. Okay, guys. So I'm back. I'm back. All right. Let's get into it some more. So, like I said, I'm talking about how this can affect us, how we can make these changes, how we can see it come to fruition. And I know it was gonna take me a while, but I'm here. I got over the first hump, which is to get home. And now, I'm just settling in my, what I'm getting ready to do now is to go ahead and get an RV if possible. If not, I got my truck. Just gotta beef it up, and we start, going down there and working on the property. Whew, that's a lot. But anyway, let's go back to this letter.
Okay.
This week, the research. Okay, here we go. All right, let me see here.
So you still have the property?
Yes,
Wow, that's great.
I invested. The realtor was really awesome because
Mm-hmm.
that's like 2 years old. I did that about 2 years ago.
What?
And he remembered. Yes, I bought it 2 years ago. Like I put a down
Wow.
payment on it 2 years ago. Yeah. And so the price has dropped. So I'm just waiting to see what, if I owe anything else or how much the difference will be now.
Oh wow. That's
That's like I
great news.
said, I ain't playing. I'm not playing. I am tired of seeing this. And no, and I please don't say it. I hope no one says it to me. You can't help everybody. I'm not talking about that. I am one of these people. I got sick and my life changed. I didn't know that I was sick. I wasn't prepared when I got sick. I couldn't work. I was in pain all the time. And then it got so bad because I also had another job. I was working as a housekeeper, and I was doing housekeeping work with no shoes on because I thought it was my feet, but
Mm-hmm.
it was.
Yeah.
It was my back. So now it's like coming here, seeing that, going through what I'm going through myself. There not being really any sustainable things that are available to people. We got space here. You can build tiny homes. You can build earth bag homes. You could build this stuff, but nobody does wants, or people say that no one wants to do the work. But I'm a person that's saying, hey, I'm here. Hi. Hit the cash app. Is that, I'm gonna have to be like Dr. Umar Johnson.
Well, you don't, you have to, like right now, you don't have your Cash App up.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not, because to be honest, I'm like, if I could do this all on my own, I wouldn't be asking for any donation.
Well,
If
I
I
mean,
was in a
that's what
position,
it's for. I
I
mean, you
know,
got
I know.
GoFundMe, Cash App,
I do.
PayPal.
I have a GoFundMe. I have a Cash
Yeah.
App here. I'm gonna put it up here, like you said.
That's what it's for, because it's not you're asking people for anything. You have a vision,
Oh,
and
that's
then
not.
you were talking about how you're planning on showing the work, and then even now
Yeah,
with your journey, you even shared a video the other day, you sharing today, and you're just sharing with everyone. So that's
I
what
want
it's
to
for.
see us do better. It is not a fairy tale. Hold on, let me take that off because I changed the name. Let me fix this real quick. Um, they're doing this stuff. This was written in 2021. So they know we have the economic power. We have the loyalty. We know how we do. If it's a good place to work, or not work, but good place to work with, we will tell our people, hey, no. Go to such and such. They do da 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 da. I'm tired of hearing the arguments of, oh, they're gonna blow it up. They don't care. This is proof that they don't care if they leaving $300 billion on the table because they don't want to move their product into black neighborhoods. Like, what is there else to say? Now it's time to start seeing where we can fit in that equation, and that is where I'm at, which is now, if I can speed up the process, have my land ready to go, if I can I'm gonna find me an RV. I've already seen a few. I just gotta have enough money for that. We can get started. There's a lot of free things, a lot of money, a lot of grants that I would be eligible for once I got my 501(c). And I'd have had it already, but someone else promised that they were gonna pay for it, and obviously they did not. So I'm just gonna get the money up myself because I want to see change, whether people believe it or not.
How much is a 501(c)(3)? I thought it was free.
No, ma'am, it's not free. And I looked up. Somebody told me, I think it was, I don't know, Q Better, and he was like, "Well, you can do it yourself." And really, and to be all honest, I don't have a team like that. So I'm working with people that already have a business. They do business with that department, and the name of the company. Oh my God, what is the name of this? It's Blue something, but they do everything for you. Um, you can get your 501(c) in either 12 or 6 weeks, and they guarantee approval, and it's about $600. Yeah, but I'm now that I'm here, I'm gonna see if I can do it myself. I will. If I come across it where, oh, I can do it myself, I will do that. But no, it's not free. The one thing I
Um,
think I can get for free, because I am a pastor, I
mhm.
think I can get some grant writing for free. Like somebody write a grant for me. I don't know yet. I'm still getting settled in. But it's bad here. It's not going to get better.
See, because here we have something called the SEED program. You ever heard of that?
Uh, no, what do they do? I probably know, like, maybe what they do or whatever.
Well, it's for creating and people making things, and it's grant money. So they help you start your business, but they don't have anything to do with it after that. So it's a
Gotcha,
grant.
gotcha.
But they have to pick. You have to give a presentation of what
What you want to do?
the
Oh yeah,
layout. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, business plan. Da 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 da. Yep, I got you.
They may have it where you are too, but that's one grant program I've seen people do, the seed program, and then um, it really went up because when I had got, you know, a name for my business way back, it was like what, $65.
Wow. Okay.
That wasn't a 501c3, but everything went up. You see, so now when you say about the Cash App and stuff like that, well, things went up.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, it takes a lot. And but I was thinking, what I did, which I do every year, I try to add something a little new onto my garden every year.
Yeah, which is awesome. That's an
And so
awesome.
so when we get to going, when things get to going, we got people, might not know everything that you're doing, but we know we might not have it all, but we have it all together. But
Well, like I
you know how
said,
the saying goes, but together
right,
we have
right.
it all.
We should have our own HGTV. We should have our own cartoon networks for our kids and ourselves. We should have these things. I go through and I switch. I'm learning how to speak Spanish because they be having real cool stuff on these shows. I just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That
And
is where
it's
we
yeah.
need our own. But the only way that's going to start is we have to take care of the social needs of it first before we can use that power. And that's why I say they're not looking and they don't care. So why not do it right now? So I'm scraping it. I'm serious. I'll be on here. I got some other stuff I'm gonna start doing, because I have done everything I can do with what I have, and I do need assistance with the rest of it. If somebody wants to just buy a particular thing, you want to pay for something, I'm all for it. And then because you can't invest in a nonprofit, the cool thing about it is I can bring people onto the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a very small and select group of people that I know are open-minded, and yes, I want people to think like me, but can bring their differences to the table, right? Not afraid to go, okay, no, that doesn't work. Let's try something else. And it's not because so much as, oh, I want to be a leader, but hey,
No, it's not wrong.
yeah, I want to see things come to fruition. And if we're not organized to make that happen, there becomes a problem.
And that's why, I practice, because I'm on a committee because they're planning a big event, and they've done the houses, the rammed earth and different stuff like that. But however, it, like you said, it is about getting organized. And what you're saying about being a leader, sometimes when I look at, the people who their contributions to um certain things, I sometimes you might not want to be a leader because they have so much to
Well, you
do.
know what is, yeah, like it's a thrown, you get thrown in, and I'm like, bruh, but I'm not trying to. Shut up.
Not
All I'm
you,
trying
but
to do at
yeah,
this point
it's good
is,
that you're taking on what some others may not, you know,
well, that's what
have thought
everybody else
out.
do.
Yeah.
Right. That's why we have the technology that we do. That's why we have these people stepped out on faith, had a design, but of course they had the access to do it. So I enjoy the research of finding other ways so that we're not deterred, so that we're not pushed back. It is not going to change, it's going to get worse because now they feel so entitled. Our children are not safe, our elderly are not safe. That woman just shot that woman, and
Yeah.
like she didn't get arrested right away. Like
This is
they are
Mania.
they are saying in our face, playing in our face, going, "We don't care. We know y'all not gonna do nothing," and that's why I want to do something. And I can see it. I can see it from a mile away. What small things can be done to turn it into a huge thing. So if I
Now,
got
what I did do, I would give people seeds and stuff like that because some seeds
yeah,
I would give them
Oh, right.
yeah,
Teach
I
them how to
pass the
do
seeds
it.
out and stuff. And
Yeah.
we might be on separate property right now, but they really appreciate it. It was like, oh, I was like, you want this one? It's like looking at all the ones they was like, I'll take these two and these. So I passed because at Dollar Tree
you
they're like a mm-hmm.
you need to start showing what you're doing. That's
Yeah,
the
and people
advice.
have to see the benefits.
Show what
That's
you're
that's a
doing.
little secret I'll share about
Yeah.
selling. Because I'm,
Uh-huh.
you know, people have to see the benefits, but it's
Right.
more than a sale. I know,
Yeah.
but
And so
you know,
for me,
yeah,
the goal is this. Same goal I had before. I raise enough money. The whole total of everything is like what I know I'm gonna need over time, maybe a few months. It's $30,000. I added everything in, everything. That's probably what I'm gonna end up spending over the next 6 months. So I said, let's do it in increments. I'm trying to now raise a certain amount of money. Yes, it benefits me, but it also helps me benefit other people. It's not a scam. It's not a game. These are people's lives, and we're turning away because we believe that, well, I can't help them. I have to help myself. But however, someone created the opportunity for you to have a job so that you could take care of yourself. Did you? Is this your people? Are you connected in that way? No. We're just like everyone else where we work for other people who are profiting off of our labor. But when another person of your same culture is saying, look, if we know we like these things, and we know if we take care of the luxuries of our own people, that money benefits and puts that in the spotlight of, okay, let's move some of that economic power over to this side, get enough of us that have businesses and are playing into it so that we can see it thrive. That's what happens. That's what they do. They don't have to like each other to make money. And they do it. So if they're willing to leave $300 billion on the table, what you think they're gonna do about us? What you think they're gonna do? And that's the exhausting part, but I'm not so exhausted that I don't want to see it come to fruition. So I'm gonna finish this up because something else I wanted to share.
okay.
Let me look at this here. So this graph we're looking at right now, Black consumers in the United States are seeking products that better suit their needs. Again, this article was written in 2021, probably based on 2020 information. Oh, 2019 as well. Great. So here's the rates of switching brands in the US in the previous 12 months, September 2019. So basically, they're talking about all consumers and Black consumers. Did not make a change, 39%, but made changes is 60%. So we're open. We're open to buying other things if it's a good quality product. But when money is tight, we also know when to buy the swab. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. So I wanted to share that because it's like people don't see or don't want to see, or would rather argue the point that it does not exist because they don't want to feel bad if they don't do anything about it. Hey, it's okay. Everybody's not going to do the same thing. How is it that when we get to that place of assisting other people, well, you can't help everybody, all of these extra things, but however, we know if you grew up in the hood, if you grew up during the time of the 80s, there was charity newsies. I don't know who remember that. There was the food pantries that used to bring people mama them big block
Brown bag.
Right, the milk and the powder. Come on. We gotta
Where you
stop
put all
pretending
the
like that.
food in a bag.
Right. That wasn't that long ago. And now they trying in Congress, they are trying to make a work requirement for people who get food stamps. Now they did this in the 90s and it didn't work. Because how are you going to work if there's no opportunities? And if you have children, where are they going? Because you're not gonna make enough to pay no babysitter every week, making $12, $15 an hour. Not when one child costs $300 a week on average. Why don't we have a chain of black daycares? Like, why is that a question that causes controversy? When I say, why don't we have these things in place? I would patron all of them. That is where
Well,
my
at
money
the end of
goes.
the day, I don't understand why people have kids to put them in daycare. I really don't.
Well, because that's what
I
we're
didn't-
in. We are indoctrinated to believe on.
I know. I know. Sometimes you get surprises, beautiful surprises, and
Yeah, we're
yeah,
calling me
but
for the private. Yeah, sure. Go
but
ahead.
yeah, I don't understand. But that's another conversation, like you said. But so I think that it's we have
yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
have
I'm so
to.
sorry. Go ahead. I'm muting up.
No, I just was gonna say I agree with what you're saying. We have to have our own, grocery stores, our own farms, gardens, our own things, and just our own everything. So I
Right.
really do. I
Yes.
agree.
And see, if we help people start their businesses, and what I mean by that is this: once I get on my property, it's all about Chocolate Earth at that point. I'm gonna be on my channel showing people me building my house. I'm gonna be showing people how I'm going to run Chocolate Earth. Because I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm growing food. And there's a company that I'm gonna work with that gives you all your packaging and everything. And then that also creates opportunity depending on how I deliver the food to people. And like I said, and I continue to say, working with the government, are you really not? Because SNAP is a private company that contracts with the United States. So it's a business. And the government pays them very well to run this program. WIC, that was started by the Black Panthers. They didn't have nothing like that. That's why they called it welfare. It was for widows and the women from the war. And then they used it and weaponized it and made it sound like all Black women are sitting around, having sex, having babies, having relations and doing the things that they do, which is ridiculous. We're past all that. Like, I don't care who you see.
You can do whatever you want to do. It's just like I said, at the end of the day, it's going to
cost. I'm all about, right, let's make this money.
You got to cost, it's going to cost, you can do whatever you want to do. It's just some people, like you said, they might not be situated right. Like, and you said, it's time to move motherfuckers around. Move people
yes, come on. It is time to
busy.
move. Yes, I love how you put it.
Yes,
it's time to move motherfuckers around. You have the potential. You telling me, listen, you as a businesswoman, would you leave $300 billion on the table because you didn't want to sell to white folk?
Well, we know that white folks they don't buy things from Black people. So
but they do though.
Where?
But they do. Now they do, and
we still didn't get paid for some stuff.
Well, I mean, I know they pre-paid those things. I got you.
We said some stuff that we didn't get. Now we can add and subtract. That's one thing. We invented math. Black people invented math. So now it's all a big clusterfuck. And
right.
I know I said channels can get vulgar, but I'm just trying to add a little humor to it. But it's all a big cluster of mess. And we know that one thing is that, if you notice, white people don't buy stuff from Black people.
Well, they will. You know what it is? Art, entertainment. That's what white people put their money.
Oh yes, they lectures.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Books.
They buy that. Yeah, they buy it all. But again, I get it. Yeah, but I'm just saying that. So that was a good point. Yet I'm reminded. But a lot of
Yeah.
stuff was taken, and a lot of stuff was where we didn't get paid for things. So now we're looking at what do they call it? We were thirsty for
Reparations.
what the white man has, or what
Well,
other
here's the.
people
I'm
have.
glad you. Yeah, I'm
And
glad
it
you
said
said
right in
that.
the Bible, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Yeah, but let's break that down though. I
But
respect.
all I'm saying is, by saying that, is that we shouldn't certain people understand these things. But if you know, on a regular basis, I did see this one woman in the color. She was modeling a dress with a black woman on it. I think it's like on Shein or something, because you know how Shein do. They don't care what they have to do to sell. But they're right in that space. Whereas, when they're trying to, where they're at, they do it all, on Shein and stuff. But then you have people that are in very, what, these rich spaces. They're very rich, you know, they own everything. So we might as well start our gardens and stuff, and live it up. Because what they're not going to do is, once they start taking over people's gardens and farms, because I was just sitting here thinking,